Hey guys, so we're live now. Anyways, hope everyone had a good week. I've been away for a couple of weeks. PI, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick. Very nice, beautiful weather. Nice long trip with my sister, Yvonne, my youngest. Very
How long?
relaxing.
How long does it take you to go over that bridge?
Over the bridge? Oh man, I'd say 15, 20 minutes maybe. It's slow. You got to drive slow. And then when we were driving over the bridge, it was raining. You had no visibility whatsoever. So like we drove up there in 20 hours of rain. The first 14 hours we stopped off in Edmundston, and then it's 6 hours from there to PI, to our destination. And it was rain the whole way, but as soon as we hit PI, the rain stopped. It was very nice for the rest of the week. So, yeah, very nice. But PI has a very terrible health care system there. There's like maybe one doctor on the island or something. It's 5-year wait for a family doctor.
Wow.
My friend went she needed a prescription, waited 11 hours in emergency, had to drive to Charlottetown, the other side of the island. Is that right? Correct? PI Charlottetown. And she ended up walking out after 11 hours and because she couldn't get her prescription. Then going somewhere else to another town and trying to get in. And yeah, it's really hard there, but it's a beautiful place. Tempting to move over there.
Really?
The people are so friendly there. It's really nice, down to earth.
The long winter.
Yes, that's what they said. It's a very long winter.
Yeah, and I guess maybe better now there's a bridge, but
yeah, we took the bridge over and the ferry back. It was just a little shorter of a drive to get to Nova Scotia, I think. Nova Scotia.
Right.
Yeah. But again, very nice. I would recommend it to anybody to do it. Very relaxing. Yeah. So anyways, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I got some information a week ago about I had recommended to my daughter's next door neighbor about doing cannabis oil. Or his boss has cancer and it was getting pretty bad, and I recommended 6 months ago. I said he's got to stick it up his butt, he's got to do it suppository style. Sure enough, 6 months later, his cancer is in half. Awesome. The oncologists are blown away. Like, what did you do? Right. So just amazing. Like, I'm hearing more and more of those stories nowadays. Like, it has to get into your blood for it to work, Yeah. The best, anyways.
Yeah. Isn't that a great story, though, eh? I mean,
it's a great story.
Happy. Yeah, I try to explain that to people too. Every time now is certain places in your body. The quickest way is up your butt ski.
Yeah.
It's weird. You even hate to say that. I mean, I'm a kind of a guy's guy. I don't like to even talk about your butt. Never mind. Fucking.
Yeah.
Right. Like what?
Well. I don't know when. What do they call when they do the scope up your butt? The
colonoscopy.
Thank you.
I call it the walk of shame.
The walk of shame. After the third one in 1 week, I asked the doctor for his phone number. I said, "Buddy, you've been up there so often this week. You gotta give me your phone number." I'm just kidding.
Yeah. My dad refused to let them put him out. He wanted to watch. And he talked about all of his life, how pretty the colors are inside of your intestines and colons. He watched the whole scope.
I didn't get to see it. But the third time they ended up putting me out, and I could feel on the inside of your stomach that, man, they were digging deep or moving something around. You could really feel it. So I'm kind of glad they put me out for that one.
All right. So Thomas, he's over there in YouTube land. Going on, brother Thomas? You're number one over there, man. So anybody's over there on YouTube, ask for a number, just for no other reason than to ask for a number. You know, if your wife or your husband haven't told you you're number one, it's probably because you're not. I mean, all right. Getting out of that section. Yeah, I was 1974. I was on PEI. And it probably hasn't changed much since then, other than that damn bridge.
No. I was back there when the kids were young as well. It's still all the same. It's very beautiful. All the roads are red. Soil is red. And it's rust. I found out that it's rust in the water, rust in the soil. There's a lot of iron in the soil.
Fuck, you live there long enough, you'll rust yourself. So anyway, let's start out with tag your friend in here. Let's go with that for 10 minutes. Tag your friends in here. Hit share, hashtag sharing is caring. Get on the list for playing high and low. We had a great article to go by today. You're all set up and ready to talk about that, guys, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so, are we?
Yeah, well, we'll get on with that in a couple minutes after we have a smoke.
Yeah. Got some
Man, things are growing pretty nice up here, bud. You have to come up and see me.
Today was very nice weather for growing. Is it hot up there? Hot up in your office right now?
Deadly. Oh, right now I got the fan on stuff, not too bad, but outside, man, the humidity today and the temperature, I could sit there and watch the friggin' things grow.
Oh, so thick.
Yeah.
I did get Delfred outside though.
Finally, halfway through the summer, I get to see light.
He's in the shade. He's out
I'm in the
lamps. He's down hanging out in tomato land behind the fence where the dogs can't get to him.
Oh, right on. Right on. Good move.
Very nice. Yeah, I think it was like 40. They said it was high 40. Or, sorry, mid 40s or something with the humidex. It was just crazy.
Oh, I think I'm going to go out and do some moonlight watering when we're done.
Yeah, I was talking to a lady today that had like a swelling on her spine, and she took CBD oil and still does. I don't know who it was. I know, just because I never asked her name, but yeah, and she took CBD oil and bam, that swelling went away, and she wasn't end up have to use the wheelchair at all.
Beautiful.
And they said that 6 months she was heading for the wheelchair.
Was it CBD and THC or just CBD?
CBD but there wasn't chasing the tumor, just eye inflammation, right?
Yeah.
So I was happy to hear that. Well, who knows? There's always some THC, and there's always THC in CBD, because like even in the United States where they've got it down to 0.03%, right? Up to 3%. Right. I mean, that's how they got all that Delta 8 down there, is because they stripped the hemp and down to 0.03. Right. But there's always THC anyway, Howard. Pretty hard to get rid of it completely. Eh? Most plants have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, if you're stripping your THC, and you know, because you don't like it, just PM me and I'll give you my box number and you can send it up here and I'll figure out what to do with it. Karen Lamont, you're number 2 over there on YouTube land. For the love of
THC, Karen on YouTube, and I got Deb on Potheads.
Yeah, but she should shout over here for get the number, right?
That's right. Smart girl.
Yes. I think so. Shit. Typey.
puppies yet.
No.
Nope.
So is it first time for the mother
Yeah.
to have puppies?
Yeah, she's only 2.
So really no idea how much.
No, I have a kiddie pool that I went out and scrubbed down this morning and brought it in and covered it with blankets so she can litter in there, and they'll keep themselves out of trouble for a week or so.
Yeah. Norman, I can tell you, if you use omega-8 and rub that into your back, you'll. I've seen it do some crazy ass things when it comes to swollen knees and stuff like that. When people can't walk, 15 minutes later after they rubbed, a mill into their knee, they're walking and forgot they even had a problem. I've seen that so many times, right? So, yeah, if you try omega-8 on your back, and it absorbs pretty quickly, but the THC and the cannabinoids that are in it, it's quite a painkiller.
Yeah.
Should check that out. It's available in the United States also through omega8 at gmx.com. Check it out.
For the last week with the weather, like I don't know what it is, but it's hard to breathe. And again, as long as I do a couple of shots, a couple of butt darts, right after that, my lungs are clear. I don't know. It's almost instant, which is so nice because I don't know. I labor a bit. Since I've had a third of my right lung removed, I honestly never noticed a big difference having a section of your lung removed.
Mm-hmm.
But now I don't know with the heavy air or something. Yeah, I labor a little bit more. But as I said, once you do the omega-8, it's gone. And even though I'm still doing my pills every 2 hours, I need that as a backup to get me going again. And it doesn't make me high or anything. It actually gives me more energy because I can breathe better.
It never fails, eh?
What's that?
Amazing. And it never fails. Always works.
It always works every time.
Well, that's amazing.
It is.
I'm not sure if you know that you heard when I was driving up there, I got my news from my oncologist for the brain. I posted a little video saying that he's telling me that everything looks good. The tumors, it's almost the same. I went, almost the same? What do you mean? He goes, it's 1.1. I said, well, wasn't it 1.2? He goes, yeah. So, okay, it's a little smaller. And he goes, the scar tissues from the other three tumors, I can't even see them. I said, hey, man, the last time I talked to you could see those. So, this is big news to me anyway. I don't know why he's not.
Amazing.
It's amazing. Like, the scar tissues are now gone. And all he sees is one tumor that was originally 3.2, I think, is now 1.1. After 5 years, man.
Brother, you're going to be around a long time. You should learn to be nicer.
You know how many stickers I handed out? Stickers everywhere.
Man, when you thought you were going to die and you told everybody to beat it, you might want to go back and reload that.
I know. I'm glad I didn't do anything. You really think about that when you think your time is up.
God put you in a coma so you couldn't.
I couldn't even out any.
He put you in a coma so you couldn't fuck that up.
Right.
That's a great way to get sober, is be in a coma for 3 weeks. They had supposedly they had me on 700 grams of fentanyl.
Jeez.
And that's to calm my brain down, my body down, because I think I quit just before I went into the coma, and I was doing the alpha or the omega-8 a lot, so I think my body went into a bit of a shock, and then they didn't know what to do with it. But
let's get this
what was going to happen.
I laughed because I was getting in trouble at the same time through
from my family.
Going, you know what? I think he's going to be good. Let's do this tag thing there, Sydney. I'm rolling.
Stop.
Norman Ciccone, he says he smokes constantly all day. He missed the tag friend, but what do you do, eh? So we'll put Norman down as a tagger, because we tagged him. That counts, right?
That's right.
Yeah, it's not that you tagged anything, we tagged you.
And I just got my first trivia answer from Holly Shore Klein. If you all read the article for this week, the trivia question for tonight is scrolling in the banner down at the bottom. Go ahead and read the article, answer the question, and PM it to me for a chance at Rosen. And we'll be talking about the article soon as well.
Sweet. Right on. So why is coconut oil a good platform to use with cannabis? I'm not a coconut fan. That's one reason I don't use it. I'm not a coconut, the flavor, you know?
The flavor you don't like.
The coconut pig, no.
Does the hemp seed oil, or does it do the same that the coconut oil would do?
No, the coconut oil actually acts as a platform to help the body absorb the cannabis better.
Doesn't the hemp oil do the same thing, or
I don't know? Does
no,
it?
the soya, the sunflower lecithin does that.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
The sunflower lecithin.
Yeah.
That makes you absorb.
Okay.
Yeah. But I just don't like the flavor of it. That's all. I mean, it's got great health values. But there's other stuff even, I think, you know, for when you get into like people with liver cancer and that, you got to make sure it can go through the liver, right? And some of that coconut oil is a little thick.
It's thick.
When you want to use large amounts, right? And sometimes people get a little more of an ache going on down there in their kidneys, and that is just hard to process, right? For when you're doing big amounts. So, and hemp seed oil has a level also, and that's where, you know, when it comes to people with liver cancer, I think that alma oil, which is really fine oil, is better, right? It's a better carrier for that. But, you know, that's for most severe cases, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, let's get some trivias done in here. I had exactly 12 people who shot me bookmarks through the 2 days that we have that up and running. So thanks, everybody. That's working.
Right on.
And I understand that this turmeric root powder is also awesome for cancer, to help with, to go with cannabis, use as a side with cannabis. Turmeric root powder.
I used to do a lot of turmeric.
Turmeric root powder. We have that at Amica Grow. We have it at on alphaextracts.online online.
Okay.
But yeah, so that, not just that. Hang on, what was the other one? Fulvic acid and asparagus. And that's a little bit of a weird one, right? That shows me.
I remember for a while I was doing a lot of turmeric. I don't know, like just whatever was out there to help.
Right.
I forget what does turmeric do for our bodies.
Well, I think it opens most things up, so you know for absorption also.
Okay.
We're going to do a couple of articles on that, because there's a few other things that Amica create that is good to go with omega-8 for a high energy boost for people with cancer. So I want to put those three things together. But I did have turmeric right here, so I thought I'd show you. And Keith says it's awesome for dogs. That's nice to know. So, but they do have a couple. Here's one of them. This one here, I have a hard time saying it. It's ashwagandha, I guess.
Who, what, where, what?
Yeah, really.
I can't see that.
Yeah.
Now, what's that? What do you do with that? Is that pill or
The
powder
water
form?
extract, organic. Ayurvedic extracts. What's it? Yeah. So this is another one that I was sent to help fight cancer, and I want to read up on it, and then I'll let you know, right? Because I just realized. So there's two, and the other one was um, um, I don't know if it wasn't just fulvic acid, but I have a hard time taking fulvic acid myself. Anyway, I'm going to get that together anyhow because it was quite interesting. I thought, shit, since we're here fighting cancer and talking about fighting cancer, and we already know omega 8 is the way to go. It's just rocks, you know. I've never had it. I've never had omega 8 fail except for when people quit taking it and lose. You know what I mean? But other than that, everybody that's ever taken it has got what they wanted out of it, right? So, and one person that I didn't that quit taking it and failed was winning, which blew my mind, right? Blew my friggin' mind. And it's a story I even hate to talk about because they were winning from totally not winning. We're as bad as you were, Howard, winning after about 5 months winning, and then decided to go from Canada to Mexico and drop 50 grand into vitamin B17 shots and a protocol down there. And her husband went down there, and they, after they got married, and they convinced her to quit taking it. Well, she was down there, she couldn't get it. After they got married.
Sorry. Yeah.
When she was down there, number one, she couldn't get it. So she was pretty well off it when she came back. And when she came back, she stayed off it. And she didn't win, man. She just didn't win. And she was winning. It blew my friggin' mind.
She was winning.
Fucking right. Winning longer. Yeah, winning enough to go get married and everything, man. It was brutal. Broke my heart.
I know.
It broke my heart because things that are so simple can help real people, right? But I don't know when. I don't know. I guess because people are anxious to get better after being sick so long, right? Anyway, cancer's a hard run. It's a big loop. I mean, it's a hard fight. Hard fight. So anyway, guys, let's get on with maybe the article. What do you think?
Sure. What does sugar do to cancer cells?
I don't even want to hear. I'm going to block my ears because I'm a sugar freak and I had cancer.
I know. I swear I have this conversation every day with people. I say, sugar feeds cancer, man. And sugar feeds cancer. That's and as I'm eating a chocolate donut and having an iced mocha with whipped cream and chocolate on top. Yeah, sugar feeds cancer. Oh, but hey, man, in moderation.
Yeah, right. We can talk about this more after I get this donut in me.
An interesting fact about that I was wondering, is it the different kind of sugars, like pure cane sugar versus fructose corn syrup?
I believe so. Like I do fruit like crazy. My kids are like, Daddy, you know how much sugar's in that? That's natural sugar, though, isn't it?
No. I'm talking about the garbage that they put additives that are made from corn.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
using the plant.
Yeah, I don't think that corn syrup is good for you, from what I understand. I mean, I love it, but I don't think it's good for you.
Yeah, I've been curious if all sugars hurt you the same, because I know that one's worse for you than the other, or many are worse for you than the others. Pure is better.
When I get into the sugar, I get heartburn pretty well every time. Like if I eat chocolate or anything, I'll have heartburn and suffer through it trying to eat that shit.
I've added, instead of having sugar in my coffee, I use honey. I try to get the most natural honey as well. And like to me, that's a natural sugar. That's a natural product. It's not been processed like hell. If I can get it made somewhere else, like homemade honey, that's the best.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to go. And back to the when I do my sugars, when I go crazy, I end up adding more omega-8 because I feel that stuff counteracts the crap that you're putting into your body. I feel, anyways, that's in my mind, is if you're gonna go crazy on some sugar, maybe double up on your omega-8 or your cannabis oil intake, because you're filling your body full of crap. Your blood needs to fight it off, man. Your body needs to fight that off. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, you instantly store sugar though, don't you? Into fat, like isn't it like one of the quickest absorptions, and change into something. So
what I'm also wondering is that the amount that I do, why hasn't it affected any of my other organs?
Sugar?
Like, as you're saying, no, the amount of oil I do. And for 5 years now, I've been doing, 16 pills worth of oil a day.
Which is 16
and nothing's gone wrong with my body. Like, you would think if
you look like you're winning from your head, your toenails to your top of your head looks like you're winning.
I know, but you would think though, but when you take so much of this oil or something, that it's gonna throw something else off. But
it's not.
I looked at all my tests
and blood
levels and everything.
But it's not a lot, regardless. If you put all that, break it down into what, a teaspoon, a teaspoon, not a teaspoon, but a tablespoon.
Yeah.
It all fit in a tablespoon. So like 1 tablespoonful of medicine to kill cannabis a day.
Yeah.
Why do you think that's a lot? I don't think it's a lot.
For what? 16 pills is only 1 tablespoon?
That's what.
Well, it's 16 mil. How much? It's like 13 mils a tablespoon, I believe.
Oh, really?
5
so I should be doubling up.
Well, no, I'm just saying, but no, it's microdosed down so you can. It works.
Yeah.
It's not blah 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 or anything like that. It's about trying to make it work and how much you could be on the max size of how much absorption. The rest, you try to take more, you could just be bypassing everything.
Yeah.
Right. So you're at the max and it's working. I don't fuck with things that are working, brother. I just don't. If a 2 was working, I wouldn't fuck with that and say go take 5 because Howard does neither, right? But if Howard's taking 16 and it's working for Howard, somebody's taking 8 and it's not working for them, or it's not work, I would say maybe check out Howard. But if it's working at 8, I would say stay there, right? It's working. Working's working. There's no one thing fixes all humans, so. You kind of got to use your common sense when you're winning. That's why that lady that went to Mexico and blew 50 large on being crazy, I don't know how to put it, man. If it's working, it's working. But to get, if at your level, I know that it look what it's done for you, bud. So at the level, you're a walking amazement park. Okay, so in the cancer world, you're a story that it's a wonder that the hospital doesn't want to talk about you, but because even for them to have you as a winner, what they went through with you should be the fucking poster boy, right? But because you are you cannabis, you're still using that, and they used a hell of a lot of it, and it was proven to help throughout this whole process. You'll never be their poster boy because they don't want to talk about cannabis.
Yeah, they don't.
No,
you're
on your own on that one, brother.
Well, but again, when I cut it back the last time, and the cancer came back like 3-4 months ago. And I doubled it back up to find out that is such a connection, such a relation. And my cancer was cut in half once I doubled up again. It's like, wow, the oil is making the difference at this point.
Yeah, I can say Debbie Potts.
I'm sorry?
Debbie Potts asking about like anxiety attack and depression, right? I say the anxiety attacks are rough, but omega-8 will help on that. But I say if you use omega-8 as a daily, your anxiety attacks might not show up after a while to even worry about having an attack. You know, you kind of got to get if your endocannabinoid systems are lacking, you should get it pumped up before you even try anything else, really. I mean,
Yeah,
most
I
people
would I
never
would suggest the same thing.
yeah. And I say, like, take one topical bottle and squeeze one batch throughout the day, one topical uh, thing through the day. Other than that, or get it into a cap and take one cap a day at night. I know, like, when it comes to THC and anxiety, that's why I've always had to use cannabis. My anxiety is through the roof, and even old. If I don't have THC in me, man, I'm just like a dick.
Oh yeah. My
I'm
last couple of years have been filled with family stress, and I don't know what I would have done without having it to just go back and take a
Yeah,
True,
yeah.
so true.
I've seen so many men that have jobs that are just send them right over the looper, right? And they come home after work and they're going to go in the house. And they got little kids and that, and they're still on 9. They're still revved up with the bullshit, right? They can't leave it at the door. So I know many smart wives that say, "Listen, Dick, get out there in the garage and have a couple of tokes before you come in here, okay? Don't enter until fixed." And they go out and they have a couple of puffs or one. They're not big users, but used as medicine. It's unfortunate that we had it clicked as a party drug, okay, through the
Yeah,
Cheech and Chong times, and they actually did us a lot of harm because they treated cannabis made you stupid. Everything was a fuck up. They really, as much as they were putting it out there, they didn't do the medical side any help. Okay,
yeah,
they did the party side and an excuse to smoke weed and be stupid. But you can smoke weed and do like Elon Musk and build a fucking spaceship too. Okay, so
there you go.
I lucked out because when I was little, I got into cannabis because of anxiety, and my brother couldn't handle me anymore. He was more like my dad, because my dad was a long distance driver, and my oldest brother, he got the charge. It's the way the oldest person in the family gets it. You're in charge now. See you when I get home, right?
yeah.
Especially when your parents work. So, yeah, yeah. So,
That's funny. My oldest brother that I'm taking care of now, exactly when we were younger, and he's never smoked cannabis, and he even agrees. He said to me the other day, he goes, "You're much better with a medical card than you are having to be straight."
well, that's the truth of it.
I believe it is too.
Yeah.
Truth of it.
Well, Don Williams wrote, using omega-8, you also lose those urges for opioids too.
Opioid.
One mil every morning. I was on 9 Percocets a day. I was doing morphine, and when I started omega-8 heavy, I quit all of that. It was amazing.
Right.
And that stuff really throws you into depression, throws your mind all over the place. Opioids, the hospital drugs are terrible. They're just terrible for your whole body.
Oh
You don't
God!
go to a
Not to mention
washroom.
what it does to your digestive system. Yeah.
Totally. Oh, I was blocked up for days, thinking it's helping, the morphine's helping me out.
Yeah.
Wrong. The
They gave me
morphine's
a
making me more depressed, more stressed out.
Yeah, I was the same way, Howard. They gave me a big bottle of morphine, and after I'm trying it there, like so they gave me take it home, I never
Yeah.
opened it. Because I tried theirs and brought mine home, big bottle of it, but it just sat there, man. I hated it. It was like, no,
Yeah.
man, this isn't for me. This is for the people that don't know any better,
Yeah.
that haven't got they. And the funny thing is, people that are taking that are scared of cannabis. They still don't, but they're scared of cannabis. They don't know why. They just, because people say be scared of it, but they have no clue why not to be scared about that morphine, right?
Yeah.
They haven't got a clue, and they just take it because the doctor said right on there it is. Like, but like the side effects, read the back of the side effects on a morphine bottle. They take up some room, right?
Yeah.
The side effects of cannabis got a picture of a donut and a pillow.
A donut and a pillow.
You know,
Yes.
It is a gateway to the refrigerator.
Depends on the weed you smoke. That could help that too.
Yes, that's true.
But no, I did find at one point when I was in Australia and I quit smoking cigarettes, I got hypnotized to quit smoking cigarettes. At the same time, I thought, okay, I quit smoking weed. So I bought a mull cake, or that's what they call it, a marijuana cake. It cost me like $320. After eating that whole cake, I was so depressed and bummed out. I guess I don't know what the strain was, but that would make a difference, what strain it is and how much you take of it. That'll depress you, because on this omega-8, I am seriously not depressed. I'm not.
No.
I get anxious every once in a while, like everybody else does, I'm sure. Your head starts to flow, and I'll do another pill and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah. Well, it's
But
got to be, like plants are plants, so every one of them has a different effect. So, yeah, omega-8's chosen to work. Took a long time to get that together, to how it works, which plants to pick to get it to make them work. And once we have it, we don't screw with it, right? So, it's been the same recipe basically since 1937, I would say.
How old are you?
Well, it came out from it came out of the family cookbook. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Back from Utah back in the day, when people when this shit was on that tape. Listen, I got right up my mom's ass about this, right? When I got cancer and that, I got fucking mad at her, and I said, "Why in the f did you guys allow this stuff to go illegal? You had it; it was legal." Right, and you guys just let that slip, and it was every one of you who had it and using it. You guys were using it like salves, everything, right? And they tell you some bullshit, and you fuckers believed it. Lucky they did that after the war, because you guys were all like, enough with the bullshit. We want some peace, and you fell for it, and they took you out, right? So, luckily you guys kept some of the information, because that shit's priceless, okay? Because in this world of 2022, we got to zip it, zap it, plunk it, plick it, fucking zip it and zap it, plunk it, plick it, to make it sound like it's important, when it's basically Mother Nature's #1 recipe. Everything in it's from Mother Nature, nothing created by man. Basically, Mother Nature recipe put together and into a body that's made with Mother Nature's love. So, I can't get, it's never let me down when it comes to. I feel pretty lucky to be even just speak so sure of it, because I've just seen it one after time and time. But hanging around with you for 7 years, I've clearing my own cancer, and I've cleared some really close friends' problems, man. Like close friends that wouldn't be here today. Okay, and you've turned out to be a close friend. So,
Thanks, man.
So
you too.
It's just turned out to be a wonderful everything for me. So I feel pretty sure, and I don't care if you purchase it or not. It really makes no difference to me. It's you. It's up to you how you want to feel, how you want to get through it, right?
Yeah.
And whose lingo you want to go. All I know when it comes to track records, omega-8 is simple, and it's all about picking the plants, and it just doesn't miss. There's 700 things THC looks after, and I'm shooting for cancer, right? I mean, I can sit here all day and talk about the other 699, and maybe we will one day, but cancer's the one that's got my ass, and me, and cancer's the one that's We could talk about THC and arthritis and blah, blah, fucking blah, blah, right? And nobody say shit to us. But as soon as we say it works for cancer, everybody and their grandmother say, oh, woo, don't be talking about that. Well, it's a fruit, number one. It's a plant that's illegal and pretty well everywhere now, number two. And it goes along. Why isn't turmeric illegal? What the fuck? You know, what's wrong with what? That should be illegal too. I mean, I say anything that helps you as far as they're concerned should be illegal.
That's a natural substance, especially.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and cannabis being a natural substance.
Can I say, don't tell the drug companies?
Well, they're
the ones that screwed it all up in the beginning.
Well, what did they? When it comes to shareholder, I mean, when it comes to companies that are built on their only purpose is to get bigger daily.
Yeah.
Ever since they started their scheme about how they take in money to these companies, it's about either you get bigger daily or you get fucking fired. Okay, because you're no good at your job. So in their world, they have to come up with new stuff, and make sure a thing that is one thing don't cross the line, because that takes all their new stuff to shit. Okay. Now, when cannabis is out and about in the last few years, it's like 700 things it looks after, but it's like, that's a lot, takes care of a lot of drugs, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it takes care of a lot of drug companies, yeah.
Yeah, so I think if you got cannabis,
a scare campaign, then it is, you know.
Yeah, I'm not saying the drug companies are bad or fuck all, but they have drugs that target things, wondrous drugs, awesome drugs, but they don't have everything, and they do have to make money. So if they have a wonderful drug, but they don't have enough people, they need something else to sell to make money. So they always keep coming back to their heavy products and try to kill the product that could kill all their shit. Right. And that's cannabis. So I don't know. I'm so freaking lucky to live long enough, because lots of people didn't, to see cannabis legalized, to see people speak about it openly. I mean, I'm still not used to that, Brad. I'm not 215. When I heard our government talk about it legally, I'm still not used to it. I'm not used to it. Even today, I mean, I've been licensed to be a caregiver, designated grower, caregiver, create cannabis products as much as I like, and I'm still not used to it. To saying it, because I'm old. I spent my whole life, hiding from it, taking my medicine in my whole life. But like, I've had lots of jobs that I couldn't take because of cannabis. And if I took the job, I quit cannabis and I took the job, I'd have it about a day till I told you to fuck off. Right. So it really, I never concerned. If they said no cannabis, guess what? Don't apply. Don't try to cheat them, because if you know what you like, especially if you're honest, if you use it for recreation and you're just, you're fucking yourself up like that way, well, that's your own fault. But for me, if I don't use it, it ain't going to be pretty. That's all I know. Okay. It just isn't going to be pretty. So my mind goes a zillion miles an hour. And if it goes zillion miles an hour in the wrong direction, it's going the wrong direction. No stop. So.
True.
It's funny because I'm a chronic backgammon player. I just, at night, I'm the same way with you. My mind spins and spins and spins, and I got a gazillion things going. And to turn it off, it's like I'll go play something with numbers, something with strategy, just to divert myself, and smoke a little cannabis, relax.
Mm-hmm. What's going on, TX? Okay, we got some card players. Are we done with the article? What's going on with the article? We done with that?
Cindy, or did we? I kind of answered the first.
I guess the only thing that we really left out about it was talking about the other ingredients that are really good to pair with cannabis, that are alternatives to sugar And honey was a fabulous one that you brought up that I didn't have on my list. Oats, nuts, dried food, dehydrated mango, papaya, coconut oil, they all help in absorption. You could do like little clusters with them. They spoke about in the article. Another company or one made granola clusters at 50 or I believe 25 milligram clusters. Another company
with THC in it.
Yes, yes.
I did have a dried mango. I bought at a dispensary. I know he doesn't want to hear that, but but it was really good and it gave me lots of energy and had zero sugar.
Yeah, and the article says that they actually have their product in 100 dispensaries in California right now.
Dried mango?
Yes. Well, no, the granola bars that they make or the clusters, and they have the dried mango in it, the oats, the nuts, the coconut oil, the honey. So it's a good alternative that's sugar-free for people that are trying to medicate with cannabis.
Yes.
I'm going to start playing with it at home a little bit to see what I can come up with.
Write it down because if you get a little too high, you'll forget.
No, I will. I will definitely.
What was that? Oh, man. That's been my problem lately. Maybe I've been doing a little too much, but I walked up the deck in front of everybody at the party on the weekend. I stood at the top of the stairs, went, what the hell did I come up here for? And it was a long walk too, man. And I was like, what the hell?
I'm the biggest guilty one in the room here making edible sweets because I do nerd ropes, peanut butter balls.
Those are good.
Buttercream icing. So I can smear it on my raisin bread toast.
Oh my God.
Or sugar cookies. Yeah.
I remember the first time, excuse me, that I took an edible. I was at the expo in Toronto, the Cannabis Expo. This would have been at least 10 or 12 years ago, right? So I'm down there with my buddy and his wife, and we're, this is on the checkout, okay? Like we're fucking gonna leave, right? And I see these pastries, right? And I see this Indian guy with cannabis leaf in his eye, you know what I mean? Like a pit, not like his lens was a cannabis picture. So I thought, fuck, this guy's too much, right? So I said, I got to get some of this shit, right? So I bought a couple of the shortbread cookies, and then I bought one of these granola pastry, granola type squares, right? Looked friggin' delicious, right? Well, paid for it. Ate it. I kept the sugar, the shortbreads, ate that square, and thinking that I knew everything, right? Because I didn't even ask how much to eat. I just ate the whole fucking thing. And I would say we staggered around for about another 10 minutes up there because it's huge. And all of a sudden I said, let's go, but I ain't got a clue how to get out of here, right? Haven't got a clue how to leave in this big building. And we were quite a while to get out of there high on this. I got to where I was getting a little bit like, this is mental, right? You're getting
out.
You're getting way too damn high, right?
You were greening out.
Yeah, I was greening out. Lucky I was with people, or I'd have been standing there greening out on my own.
Right.
Yeah. Freaky. But after that, I thought, wow, that's trippy, eh? Like you can get, you can really rock your world with edibles.
Yeah.
Like
again, I always try to get low sugar edibles, but as you said, it's not really the sugar; it's what they do to the cannabis that's in the edibles, all the pesticides and stuff, and how they grow it. You never know what they are using on it. But damn, it gives me a different effect than if I were to do 4 or 5 omega-8s. It's not the same. I don't get high on the omega-8 for some reason, or that kind of high.
No.
On the way back from Nova Scotia, we had an Indian Reserve. Here you pay $50 for 5 grams or five edibles. It's about $50. There, it was $45 for 500 grams of
Right.
edibles.
Wow.
It's crazy. But I did some with my sister in the car, and she was driving now. So I said, I'm going to try one of these. The guy said, okay, just do a quarter and quarter, quarter. Well, I read the package. You're supposed to do an eighth, an eighth, an eighth. So
Right.
I think I did 30 milligrams all at once. And I looked at my sister driving. And I went, Yvonne, the next couple hours can be very interesting.
He's really hit you
I
good.
wouldn't shut up for 2 hours, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, Sean, we can see you real well, Sean Cosson. You're in here. Get on the board. Hit sharing this hashtag. Sharing is caring. And if anybody wants to get in on an extra draw, you got to go over to YouTube. Ask for a number over there.
Our cannabis dispensaries is checked for everything. No pesticides are to be used.
Hey,
Don
Dane.
Williams is saying that.
See, I can't find a straight answer in New York about ours, and that bothers me.
Yeah. Well, in Canada, they legalized 29 flavors of pesticide, so they can use them in these big grows. Pretty hard to have huge grows without it,
Right.
without some kind of pesticide. But here in Canada, we went over the top. We thought, fuck it, we're going to be the Baskin Robbins of pesticide, right? So we went with 29. I think they have over 100 flavors in the back that they, thinking about bringing them up too. So the residual on pesticide, it changes, from 15 days to 30 days to 90 days to it ain't ever going away days. Okay, so I say they don't explain it well enough to worry about using it, right? They don't tell you if that was even any one of the legal ones were used. I mean, when you start putting things in products and they're supposed to tell you what's in it, well, they put that in it.
Yep.
Why the fuck not tell us about it?
Exactly.
It's an ingredient, but because they're trying to, they really don't care. They've invested their money in the games they didn't know to realize that this game's better played. This game's better played in your backyard, my friends, than it is at the dispensary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least get around with
That's
people
why I
that
personally like to do my own edibles because I know what's in them.
Yeah.
And I, love all of Alfred's stuff because I know how that's grown. The Amica, and it's all natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely.
Yeah, that's another
I'd rather pull the
plants out.
plants. I'd rather pull the crap out than get pesticide out.
I just gotta step away for a second.
I have no faith. Plus, I'm totally highly allergic to any kind of sprays like that, even kind of bug spray that kills people. Dane, you're going to be number 3, Dane. Because back in the day, okay, we moved into this spot and it just had a zillion spiders, eh? So I went and went wild and I blew about 3 cans of the spider killer down in the basement, right? Well, fuck, I didn't have any mask or anything. Well, I woke up and I had 2-inch blisters on my skin, right? I was blistering out and I could hardly breathe. And I was a total mess, right? So from then on, so that would have been 30 years ago. From then on, I even get near that stuff. I pay the price. So,
wow.
Yeah. I'm very touchy with it. Facebook's mean to you, Debbie Pot. Well, not mean to us. That's rock and roll. But Dane, you
want to play some cards there, sir?
Yep.
I got Don Williams for you at number 1.
William. Dane, you're number 4. Hollywood, I'm going to give you a number here while I'm here. Clean this up. I think Dane won this last time being over there on YouTube.
I think so.
Holly, yeah, Holly. And he turns out to be from Niagara Falls, but United States. I didn't know they had a Niagara Falls, United States.
Yes,
What?
I didn't realize that. It's right above Buffalo.
There's a Niagara Falls in the United a town, Niagara Falls?
In New York. Well,
Yeah.
there's Tonawanda, Niagara.
Yeah. Oh. Blew my mind too, Howard? I thought we owned that.
Nope, you share it with us.
Well, there you go. I didn't know that. I really did. I thought when we looked across the border, we saw Buffalo.
No, actually, Tonawanda. It's on the other side of the falls. I think actually Niagara is.
Okay. I'm gonna have blew my mind anyway. Howard, I see it blew your mind too, so we're on the same issue. So Holly, you're number 4. Or Dane's number 4. I don't know how that happened. We're gonna give Holly 5. I think we don't have a 3. That's what happens when you get carried away. Holly, over in YouTube land. And then we're going to play Dawn.
Right on.
I know you've been waiting. Okay. Dawn, my friend, come on down. You got a queen, my dear friend. Good luck with that. Let's get this board rolling. Rolling. Keep them joints a rolling.
Sean wants a number, and nice to meet you, Sean.
Sean, if you need a number, you got to ask for that over in YouTube. But you can get on the list for playing cards. Go over to YouTube and ask. Hey, I'm going to put the thing over here for you to make it easier for you guys. I get asking all these nice things for everybody to do, and they go, yeah, I'd do that for you, Dick, if you'd help. Okay.
Now,
there's the channel for YouTube, my friends. Wait a minute. I'm thinking, no, it probably isn't. No, it isn't. Son of a gun.
getting dark. That's
Here
better.
it comes. Here it comes. Get that into here. Okay, let's have another tag a friend in here. What do you think, Cindy? And then we'll get at these cards. Don has a queen. He's going lower. But let's do a tag a friend for 10 minutes, right? Because you got enough on the list that we can play out.
Sure.
Okay, Don, you're on the list. You are number 1. Don Williams skidding in with a 10 under that queen. All right. I'm back. What you missed, Norman? Norman, you don't think you missed too much. Bit of talk about THC and cancer. A few giggles and laughs. A couple of coughs and a hiccup.
Did you see my comment?
Did I see your comment?
On YouTube?
No, not yet. I haven't looked. I should look at that more often, eh? Cindy Paul, hi, I'm a pothead too. Can I have a number? Oh, yeah, you know to get a number.
I thought I saw that. I was
Maybe that's
what?
I think that we should do that, eh, Cindy?
I got my other laptop open, so I opened his YouTube as well.
I think that's what we should have people do is punch in I'm a pothead too over in YouTube. We'll put that down, right? And that way I'll know they need a number.
Yeah, I didn't do the hashtag, but
no. So you're number 6. Thanks, Cindy.
You betcha.
Deborah Lamonde is 7. Lynn Haflin, hi Lynn. You're number 8. Bring me a card, victim.
Debbie Pot.
Debbie Pot, get it on. You got a jack. Debbie Pot.
She just sent me her trivia too. Lower, she says.
Lower. 7. Debbie Pot, number 2. All right. Bring me another victim, girl.
Norman Chacon.
Norman, let's go, my friend. With a.
He says YouTube
finally.
doesn't.
We got ourselves a dragon card. Last week, we never even got one out. We didn't get to whip it out. But we whipped it out this time. What do you want to do there, Norman? You can take candy cane on the spot or get on the list for a draw for dragon juice. Let us know. Bring us another victim, girl.
Lynn Heflin.
Lynn. Let's go with an 8, Lynn. And tell Timmy to quit showing pictures of his barbecue. Every time he does, I gotta go cook something.
Yeah, I didn't see Timmy's hashtag, but I just put him on the list. I got trivia from him recently. Oh, I know he's here.
Man, he's just putting out
Evening,
that food.
James.
Yeah. He does it. Him and I are on the same time zone, I think, because every time he does it's like around lunch or supper, and I'm going, shit, I'm starving too. I'm a pothead over there, Keith Hayward. Norman goes candy cane on the spot. Sweet, Norman, way to go.
Oh, hey, Frosty.
So, Norman, that's 2 candy canes, brother, because you took candy cane as a tag of friend. And now you're taking candy cane again. Good choice. You're going to have a hell of a party. Candy cane. So the next person that gets the dragon card, you get a choice of candy cane or dragon juice and instant win. So Lynn Heflin's going lower on an 8 out of 5. You are number 3, Lynn.
Deborah Lamonde after that. Evening, James Moon. Hashtag sharing is caring. And tag 2 friends if you want to get on the card list.
And who are we playing? Sorry.
Deborah Lamonde.
Deborah Lamonde as a king.
Sean, I have you on the list to play cards, sweetheart.
Deborah Lamonde as a king. You can't get into YouTube being a butt. Oh. Well, that sucks, eh? You got the rest of the time you'll figure it out.
Yep, it's under David Newman or Delford Newman.
YouTube?
Yeah, what is it under?
Alfred.
I think I'm a
white man.
You think?
Where'd that come from?
Alfred Newman.
That's right.
Very nice to meet Sean. So there's some people here, new names I'm seeing. I'm very new at this.
Say hello to them.
Hi, guys. I wish I could see them. I am sort of seeing their faces or...
So, yeah, give us the names of who you do see so I understand maybe how your little machine's working. Like start with Holly Short Klein and come on down. Then we'll know what you're
thanks,
seeing.
Debbie Pot. You're amazing. I remember a few years ago, I was having this feeling that because so many people pass around us from cancer. I was almost nervous being so positive, having such a good attitude in life. But I appreciate life so much right now. I'm so grateful to be alive. But at times it's, when you see the pain and suffering through others for losing someone, it's kind of hard. I just had to put blinders on and just be happy, and hopefully other people,
Sure
it's the
changes your
attitude.
whole
So many
life.
people say, man, it's your attitude that's keeping you here as well. Omega 8's one thing, but attitude's the other, man. Like, you can let yourself go if you want.
Yeah.
So
No, it's a
I
big
know it's
part of
hard
it.
when you have cancer and severe cancer, but it sure makes you appreciate life. Like, I still say, like, tomorrow could be my last day, but I'm going down smiling if I can.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't that young of a man neither, right? So you've had a lot of life. But imagine like being a 25-year-old with cancer, where you got all those things to do that
Oh, it's
that you're
sad, man. When I hear stories like
yeah
that, it's
go
terrible.
down with a full brain of life and no way
Yeah.
ability to do it. With
Yeah.
you were like in your 50s, right? When that happened, 50, close to 50. So you had a pretty good chunk of your life. I was 58 or so, right when I got it. So, I wouldn't have mattered a lot. I had a huge part of my life, all the fun parts done. When crazy fun, let's say
Yeah.
off the wall fun, let's have fun
I've
today.
seen
Go
you
do
ride, man. You're still having fun. Dude, if the cops saw you ride, they'd be pulling you over, man. Not
Oh,
supposed to do that on a motorcycle.
oh. Well,
Are you allowed to stand up on a motorcycle and do 60 miles an hour? I don't know. Is that a normal thing? I don't stand up on my bike.
Why not? I don't get it. I mean,
But mine's,
like it's like ski, it's like downhill skiing when you're standing on your bike and you lean into the wind, right? You lean forward. You can almost get zero gravity on the wind because you can lean into it until the wind's holding you, and then just relax. It's good.
You guys should see what he looks like when he's doing this down the highway. And I'm thinking, oh, if a cop were to pass us right now, but I was leaning into the wind.
Exactly.
And
It sounds reasonable to me.
It was totally reasonable.
yeah.
And plus, anyway, if the cops turn around and chase me, you're supposed to block them, right? And I get away. That's the end of the good story.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind next time.
Yeah, like cut them off, do what you got to do, but like,
I'm on a Harley, so they'll have no problem catching me, man. Are you trying to speed up?
Yeah, I saw a little smoke. Brenda is over on YouTube. She's getting herself number 9. Then Halfland's 8. Okay. Brenda is 9. Let's take care of this tag a friend thing, did we? Can we?
Going to suggest that.
All right. Here we go. I'm off to the races.
Stop.
Love
Sean
you, sister.
Beautiful.
Sean Carlson. Second tag. All righty.
Congratulations, Sean.
Like smoking.
I got this king out here for who? Deborah Lamonde?
Yes.
Okay, Deborah. I don't know if you've answered somewhere in this mess, but if you don't mind giving it another shot. Oh, there it is, lower. She answered from YouTube. Way to go, girl. Got yourself a 10. You are number 4. How many people are on this list there, girl?
16.
We better get going.
Brenda Von Fraser.
It's Howard. I blame it on Howard. He talks too
I
much.
gotta stop talking.
Brenda Von Fraser. Yeah? Wild Dragon card, girlfriend. Wild Dragon card. You can get on the list. Oh, not on. You get on the list. You can win candy cane or dragon juice. You choose. I'm gonna pull out the dragon juice because I'm pretty sure that's what you're gonna take. That me, hey, surprised me.
Alfred, what was that you gave me that helped me with my tinnitus?
Triple distillate.
Triple distillate. I need to get some more because honestly, this tinnitus lately has been so loud. It's been bothering me like crazy. Even if I do omega-8 or whatever.
Right.
I need to do something about it. Unless somebody else out there has a good idea about tinnitus.
Really isn't.
My ears are ringing constantly. But I remember a friend of yours, we were watering the plants, your buddy that had the same bike as yours.
Yeah.
He said he suffered tinnitus every time he smoked joints and stuff. It would activate it, the tinnitus, when he got high. Now
that's called in the cannabis world, we call that you caught a buzz.
But your ears are ringing, man.
Yeah, so, man, you got a buzz. That ain't tinnitus. That isn't tinnitus.
My mother always said that meant somebody was talking about you, I believe.
Oh, fuck. They be buzzing all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if your hand was itching, you were coming into money. If your ears were ringing, you were coming into money. Or, I mean, somebody was talking about you.
Oh.
Okay, Brendan, I put you down as dragon juice. Done. Oh, that was for Sean Cosson, though. Fuck, I'm good, eh?
Yes.
No, I want to watch Howard the Duck movie.
You not watched it? Have you never seen it?
A long time ago. Isn't he a partier or something?
What's going on there, Rob Newman? What we got to do is hashtag sharing is caring. That gets you on the game for our cards. But other than that, if you want to get into our trivia, that's the way it's always been. You know how to do that. Bookmarks, you know how to do that. But sharing is caring will get you in on these cards. Pepper Jennings wants a number. Pepper, you're going to be number 10. Good seeing you, Pepper.
And I'm not sure if Masshole is home yet. I haven't seen her come back in.
Wish I could type quicker, you know? I'm like, you see people doing this, having a fucking conversation, 70 words a minute with their thumbs, right? I'm like 70 letters a minute, maybe. Okay? Letters. Totally different concept.
I use that voice thing, voice text.
Yeah.
Never gets it right. You never get it right. I think Alfred knows that. I send him some of the craziest texts.
Brenda said she drew the dragon juice. Sean Cosson was coming. Oh, yeah, right on.
Yes.
Okay, wait, I'm changing that again. This is going to be very special. I heard this one. Okay. If there's any more problems, just let me know. I got lots of room to change them. Look at.
All right, you got the whole envelope.
Scratch. And if you keep fucking this up, you know, this is where the anxiety comes in. Swipe function makes texting easy if you take the time to learn. Swipe function? What's the swipe function?
You can just swipe the line and it gives you a common sentence that learns your conversation, I guess. I can't do it. It swipes what I want it to.
Yeah, it's Alfred Newman over on YouTube. Anyway, I can get you that link right here because I'm capable at this moment. Okay, bring me another player, girl.
Holly Shortline.
Holly. Here's my YouTube channel to make the noise. Man, these cards feel like there's two for some reason.
Frosty wants a duck.
You have a king. Man, that feels like two. That's thick wood, that one. You have a king, my friend. Don Williams is over there. He's going to get himself a number 11 over in YouTube land. He's on the list. Frosty wants a duck. Come up and cause some. Let's do it. And Holly's over there. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And she says lower.
Okay, let me just take care of the J Frost man here. Get him moving. Okay, Frosty, you got yourself a duck. Bam. Who's going lower here? Holly with a lower. She right to the bottom with a 2. Holly, you are number 5.
There you go.
Okay, let's have another one.
Keith Hayward.
Keith Hayward, our friend from the UK. Let's do it. You got a 9. And Keith's got himself into the 3 for 1 thing, and he's quite content with that. So if you're looking for Rosen, 3 for the price of 1, we got going on. You got to be a pothead, and you have to PM me to get any further on that game. James Moon, am I on the list? He's asking.
Yes, he is.
Keith Hayward has a 9. I'm working on a buzz. Because we were talking about, using this on the show, but, I use it strictly for like tinnitus. Man. Other than that, I run tinnitus hardcore. Hardcore. So he goes higher. He goes for the gusto. Got yourself a 3, bud. That didn't work out. You know what to do.
Karen Kinder Watson.
Is McChilly on the list? Karen
sure
Kinder Watson got a 4. McChilly, you're going to get a number over there too, McChilly. You're going to be number 12 over in YouTube land.
Keith would like to be higher.
Who's Neon Games? Do you know?
No, but there they are. Neon Games is he found us right on. So you're going to get a number, Neon Games. Keith Hayward. What do I do to get a card on Facebook? We'll let Cindy take deal with that. Who's got this for, my friend?
Karen Kinder Watson.
Karen Kinder, you have a 4. I'm heading over to YouTube, straighten up a bit of this mess I got going on over there with starting with Don Williams.
And Dane, if you hashtag sharing is caring, I'll put you on the list for cards.
11. TN.
Karen says higher.
Look at these 2 sentences, Howard.
Got a 2 on that 4, so that sucked.
Oh.
Next player, girl.
Go ahead and do Keith Hayward for redemption.
Keith Hayward on redemption. The Frostman's in the house.
Hey, Frosty.
What's up?
Hey, Frosty.
But when I first went, before I brought you up, I thought, shit, you grew some big red ears. The devil ears going on there, man. How's it going, Frost, man?
It's going. Could always be worse, I suppose, right?
Is it hot enough that the fenders are melting off your cars out there? Like it is in Oklahoma and shit?
21 or 22.
Yeah. Right on. It's did you see the pictures of where the heck was that? the plastic was melting off the cars
No.
and just dripping on the cars. It's so freaking hot, like 108 and 10.
Wild.
Yeah, that's hot.
What I'm looking for you on YouTube, and I don't know what I'm looking for.
Alfred Newman.
On
But there
YouTube?
is, yeah.
See, that's part of the game to win. You got to follow the scavenger hunt to find him.
Well, it seems to be. But here's the link. We're coming up here anyway, Jim. I'll put it right there. Okay, I've got this 9 for
Keith Hayward.
Keith Hayward. What do you want to do with that, brother? You probably told me. You have a 9 Keith Hayward.
Put the link up. Where did you put the link?
I'll put the star. There's the star right there in the
In the
comments.
YouTube chats.
Oh.
No, I. See
Sorry, I
it?
mean in the StreamYard chat.
Hang on. I'm going to send it to you, PM it to you, brother. Make it easy for you.
I can what's just you just need a station name, like your YouTube channel name.
I think it's Alfred Newman.
No spaces.
There
Fuck,
was a
just,
space
just
in
Alfred Newman himself. There was spaces there. Got a 9 going with the king, my friend. That just bites. Even over in England, that sucks when the king comes in at the wrong time.
Karen Kinder for her redemption.
Karen Kinder. I sent you the link in your PM anyway, Frostman.
Okay.
All right. Karen is in for redemption. Karen Kinder Watson, yeah?
Yes.
With a 6. With a 6. Alfred J. Newman, is it?
Yeah, I thought so.
All good. So, Frostman, let's play cards. Giving you an ace.
Lower.
You can't fuck that. King, there you go, my man. You got in at number 6.
Not by much though.
Not by much. So, did you pour any of that juice on anything yet?
Not yet. It's at my house. I'm stuck at the wife's house for now.
Went higher. Okay, give you a ace. Way to go, Karen. You're in. You are number 7.
There we go. Found it. Subscribe.
Yeah. Okay. Another victim.
Mary Jane Thomas.
Mary Jane. Let's go with a 3. Howard, let's play some cards, bud. Here's a 10 for you.
I never get lower. I never get this.
You got it. It's an 8.
There
You
you
rock.
Oh, it worked. Hey, man, that's the first one, probably. There's a reason I don't play.
You're not a card player regardless?
So I don't need a number right now and to say I'm a pothead, right? Because I've already played.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Are
I
you a
used to play
pothead?
euchre and stuff like that, but never a real card player, no.
Right.
Never a
So
gambler.
Thomas is going higher on the 3. Got a 7. You're number 9, Thomas. Okay.
Karen Lamonde.
You do need a number for that pothead thing there, Frosty. You're going to be number 13. Lucky number 13.
Lucky number 13.
Yeah, buddy. So that dispensary of yours real busy when you work on Sundays, or Sundays is a slow day?
Well,
In comparison to other days.
Sunday's a shorter shift, right? It's only from 12 to 5, so it's 5 hours. And I'm usually one of the higher days of the week for saying it's only 5 hours.
Right. So people like to get out and about and check that out on Sundays.
Yeah.
Cool. So what's your favorite product in there, bud? You know a lot about weed and that. What's your favorite gig? What do you spend your paycheck on?
The wedding cake I bring and I smoke myself.
Well, the wedding cake you take to the place.
I haven't maybe an eighth I've bought there since it opened.
Yeah. How about any other thing like you tried that you couldn't resist? Like any edible you had to give it a go or anything, man? Like called your name?
Nope.
No way.
And like no offense to the people that own the place because it's not their fault. The government regulates our shitty fucking edibles, but
Yeah.
5 milligrams is like I might as well just go eat a good candy, buy good candy and eat it because bullshit. Like I'm not one of those. Oh, I got high off of 2 milligrams, or give me the root beer drink for $8 on 10 milligrams. Like, you know, it's fun. And it tastes great and it's good novelty and whatever else reasons that people need to come in and buy it. Low access. Don't, you know, it's legal now, so they want to buy the legal stuff for whatever reason it is. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're not shitting on that. But to answer your question, I don't buy it. I don't smoke it. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't buy the hash. I haven't tried any of the gummies unless someone's like, here, try this. I haven't tried any of the, like, the weed unless it was Christmas and I bought it for a stocking stuffer kind of thing.
Right.
But you know, Sid, I know the products. We got like a $23 half quarter that's 31% Gasberry pie. So if you're coming in and you're buying legal weed for $46, you could get a quarter of 31% weed.
Right.
So that's, you know, that's decent price. But now if you're talking like you want to buy, and we sell them, you know, again, I'm not trying to dog on products that we sell because it's not our fault. It's, you know, we sell what the government gives us the order list, like Avon would.
Yeah.
But there's one called the Full Send by Seaweed, by these guys actually. Seaweed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like a 40% joint. It's got like half a gram of weed in there, but it's laced with distillate and keef also. So it's $17 after tax. But like, if one person smoked the whole thing to themselves, not being like us smokers, then they're going to catch a bus
For sure.
right?
Sure.
And then we got hash joints, and then we got regular joints. A lot of people don't want to roll their own joints. So the pre-roll game is big. People come in and buy it, it's rolled, you light it and smoke it. So and they're getting stoned, so I guess it must be working for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that surprised me how much the pre-roll is caught in on the States.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been in, and that's what I bought was pre-rolls.
And because of the pre-roll, like this here's a little bit of business and marketing. It has nothing to do with pot, I don't think, but because the pre-roll caught on and is so big now, the companies stopped trying to get away with using their C grade trimmings and C grade stuff to fill up their joints and stuff. They're concentrating more on making quality joints now because they know that the pre-roll game is getting big, and if they don't have good quality pre-rolls, then people are just going to move on to the next pre-roll. Just that simple.
That's simple.
Right? So the pre-roll game has kind of stepped up its game a little bit. Now that's not saying it's the best, you know what I mean, or anything like that, or that I would buy pre-rolls because I like my buds, I like looking at it, or if I need to throw it in a bong, I don't need to pick apart a joint, right? But there's, you know, it takes many colors to make the rainbow, and all types of people like different things.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of people here. They buy a lot of pre-rolls. A lot of younger generations. It's a lot easier to just buy a few.
Well, they're easy to
joints,
light up
that's
as soon as you close, you know, walk out the door. It's like torch them bitches, you know. That's I'm usually on my bike when I buy those. It's like, I guess I can smoke them here, you know.
Yeah.
Like, never really brought
as
one
you're
home
standing
yet.
up on your bike going, I'm free.
Fucking free. That's it, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, Cindy, how are we making out, girl?
It's Karen Lamonde who just commented. I don't know if you flipped a card for her.
No, Karen Lamonde, you have it too. We're getting to the
Time for a
bottom.
dab.
We're getting to the bottom. Look at you go. You haven't even opened it yet.
Sure, I have. I save these dabs for when I'm on here.
Oh, nice. Nice. Well, it's always good to have at least one other stoner Canadian up here, to fight it all off. A true stoner, hard to find one. Got to go to Newfoundland to the Rock to find a gay man. Eh?
Karen said higher.
Karen goes higher. You have a 9.
Can you take me higher?
Sean Cosin.
And your number 10, Karen Lamonde. Sean Cosson, let's go.
Okay, nice fat dab of that. Let's go here.
Okay, I gotta have a. What are you doing? Rolling one?
No, I'm scooping out a big giant dab of this rosin.
I'm getting ready for it.
Yummy, yummy.
Alpha's rosin. And I'm trying to rustle up this last dab of distillate.
Oh, fuck. You're off to the moon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna moon dab. Look, I can't. I don't want you going anywhere by yourself. I'm moon dabbing too. Hang on.
Hey guys, you don't mind if I take off? I haven't had dinner yet. It was a late day for me.
Sure, we'll let you go.
You did well, bud.
You had to work.
We'll be chatting before next Tuesday for sure. Frosty, enjoy. Oh, yummy.
Yum, yum.
But it's been a slice. Thank you very much, guys.
See you, Howard.
You're welcome. Pleasure as always.
Right on. Take care.
Have a great night.
Enjoy your dinner. All right. Now we can go to the moon. I'm already heated up, man. Okay, I got a queen out here for
Sean Cosin.
Sean Cosin. She's probably over in YouTube land on a delay.
No, she's over in pod too. She might be on both.
Okay. Sean Cosin, lower. Right on, girl. You got a jack. Snuck right in, number 11.
Tammy McChilly.
Sean Cosin, McChilly.
All right.
7.
I'm going to mute my mic here, folks, for the
torch. McChilly, you got yourself a 7. Yeah, I swear it's so hot and humid here. You can sit and watch the friggin' pot plants grow.
Yeah.
Did you see the difference in the plants though? That when I'm using the Amica, did you see those? Did you notice that? Totally. I brought my neighbor over, right? I said, "Bud, you got to come and check this out." Plus, I gave him a bottle of the Amica Grow, right? But I said, "Come over here and look at this." First thing he said, "Those are 2 different plants." I go, "Bud, they're the same damn plant, right? They come off that mother, right? But one has that product and one doesn't have the product, and the difference is totally like that different that you think it's a different plant." Okay, you got yourself a 9, Tim. Way to do it all in one shot. You're number 12.
All right. James Moon.
But I'm now coming to a point. James Moon, you have yourself a 5. I'm coming to the point now where I've got those blue buckets that are 25 gallons, right? And underneath being rock. There's no dirt underneath. So they're getting to the point now as to where are they going to go to grow, right? Because without being able to grow root, they could be getting starting to get to a point where they'll stunt. We'll see. James Moon, you have yourself a 5. You have yourself a 5. But I do have one plant. And just to show you the differences, I do have one plant, Dab King, that's sitting on 4 inches of sand. And that fucking thing's getting huge. it ain't stopping, right? And it's going to be, and that's it, and it's a great learning tool, this backyard medical I got going on, because the difference between one to the other, we can see it right there. There's no bullshit or guessing what it looks like. So James Moon going higher with a 5 and got yourself a king. Way to go, James. You are number 13. So that's nice when the actually you can look at it and see the darn difference, right?
Is Lisa Lovey still with us?
Lisa Lovey, welcome, my friend. Good luck. You're number 13. Lisa Lovey, are you still in the house? Okay, let's do it up, Dave Frost. He's going, come on, Albert.
We have Michelle Shoemaker as a Facebook
Ready? Let's do it.
I'm hitting it. I'm on it. Get my glasses off. I hate to see what I'm doing. Oh, Canada. You gotta get yourself one of them little rigs where the balls fly around in the bottom when you're sucking on it. Okay? That helps clear it, right? That's some thick looking. That's some thick looking juice there, bud. One of these is good. Yeah, wild dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't see Lisa here, so bring me another.
I tagged her, Newman RF.
Rob Newman, let's go with a 8. Well, that was refreshing. You're still. No, you're into it now. There's no saving it for tomorrow. You can't put it in the fridge.
He says
Goes higher with an 8. Got yourself a 6, brother. So that sucked. You got a hashtag education.
Redemption.
Is Dane Giannini still here with us?
Maybe he was over on YouTube and got himself a number 3.
Yep, he's up for cards if he's here.
Dane, if you're here, let us know, and we'll get on with that. Anybody else we got going?
Frosty played. Howard played. Pepper Jennings.
Who? Sorry.
Pepper Jennings.
Pepper. Yeah, Pepper hasn't played. Let's do Pepper. She's waiting there nicely with a jack, my friend. Rob's on redemption. Pepper's got a jack. Dane's here too. Right on. Dane's here. So we'll play Pepper with a jack, and we're going to play Dane because he was called first. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. He's over on YouTube, but he's got a 4, so he'll be a little bit. And Lisa Lovey, I guess she's that Facebook user.
She's here too. So Dane has a 4 and Pepper has a jack.
Yeah. Pepper's going lower. She got a 2. So you're number 14, Pepper. Good luck.
Yes,
All
higher
right.
than a 4, Dane.
Dane's going higher. Right on. Got Queen. You're in. You're number 15, bud.
Lisa Love.
Good luck, Dane. From Niagara Falls, USA. Didn't know that was there.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if you see my comment earlier too.
Yeah, I
No.
used to party in Tonawanda all the time.
There's a Sault Ste. Marie. There's a Sault Ste. Marie side of the states too, like Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. You cross the bridge, and there's Sault, Michigan.
Right on, right on. I think I knew that part. I've been across that border a few times. But the Niagara Falls one, because you go when you cross the border, you land in Buffalo, I believe. Yeah.
Yes.
And you got to
Yeah.
come around or something like that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we come around on that loop. I guess you would head north or east, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. I live north Tonawanda. Right on. Right on. Well, welcome, my friend. Who we playing cards?
Lisa Love.
Lisa Love. Got yourself a jack, Lisa Love.
That's proof that you can dab rosin and not mess up your banger.
Right. Oh wow. Shit, it's like new.
Yeah, you can walk over the Rainbow Bridge from Tonawanda, from North where Dane is.
Will you clean that out with a Q-tip?
Yeah. So the key is, like I've been saying, is to not burn your dab. That little tiny bit of residue left in there, like that's not burnt, that's still kind of runny when you're like that sweet spot. Don't keep heating it up until it burns your banger. You know what I mean? That's your dab. Clean that out. You're done.
Yeah.
Like, and I just
okay.
let it sit for a second, and then when I go to use it again, I'll put the torch for like 5-10 seconds just to get a bit of heat in there. And then I'll take a clean Q-tip and I'll clean the last dab off of like this with the tip. And then when I go to have another dab and I heat up the banger, it cleans everything off of there nice instead of, burnt on scraping it or trying to burn it off or
Yeah.
the minute
I got
the
lots
minute
of, I got
it
lots
has
of
the
black
banger,
ones.
she's done.
Yeah, I got lots
Lisa
of black
said
ones.
lower, by the way.
Got yourself a 6, girlfriend. You are number 16.
There you go.
Lisa Love. All right. Any more victims?
Just me.
Oh, the bottom of the list.
Yep.
Got a 3, girl.
Higher.
That's easy. And I said that with confidence. Got a 10. 17. Good luck, Cindy.
Thank you.
So we did good over on YouTube. We got rid of 15, 14 because I screwed up how to count. But 15 means 14. It's like the new 50, 60 is 50, you know. Okay, cards are over. Yeah, good in the house. All good. Done. I'm putting them away. Next person that asks for them, say no. Okay? Just say no. Oh, did we play Rob? No.
Yeah.
On his redemption? Rob.
Oh, no, I don't believe we did. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You can't say no because he just put back in there the gans that we saw. Okay. Rob Newman. Have a ace. Highest card in the land. I'm going to put them down as 18 because he can't screw that up.
Lisa said no.
Okay. Okay, just say no. He goes lower and got yourself an 8. You are number 18, Rob. And that's it.
There
Just say no. Okay. Get this out of my way. Man, I did all right.
Lower.
Squeeze the diapers.
What did he say? You got an ace or an 8?
Ace. He pulled an 8 from my ace. He was lower. Ace he had, 8 he got.
Okay. That's a good redemption then, Robert.
And he's number 18. Okay. We have bookmarks of 12 people. Deborah Cousins 1, Lisa Lovey 2, Mary Williams 3, Michelle Shoemaker 4, Deborah Lamonde 5, Cindy Paul 6, Keith Hayward 7, Don Williams was 8, Brenda Fraser was 10, Karen Lamonde was 11, Lynn Heflin was 12, and Tim McChilly. Lynn Heflin was 11, McChilly was 12. I forgot. Which number did
You
I
skip
forget?
9? Did you go 8 and then say 10?
Yeah, I did. So Don Williams it gets worse.
Like I wasn't sure.
It gets worse. But there is 12 because Don Williams was 8, Brenda Fraser 9, Karen Williams 10, Lynn Heflin 11, and that's the good part about having people help you, right? I mean, you can't fuck up. 1 in 12, and this is for Moon Dabbies, and it's 12. McChilly, Tim McChill. Way to go.
McChilly. It sounds like something you get in November at McDonald's.
Well, there's somebody started calling him.
It's time for McChilly month.
Well, at least somebody started calling them McNuggets. Like
Masshole calls them cinnamon McNuggets.
Yeah, so I'm sticking. I'm helping the guy out, sticking with
McChilly.
Why is coconut oil a good platform to use with cannabis? Because you can get
that was the live trivia question for the day that went with the article.
Yeah, I already know. It can infuse the most THC or cannabinoids into that particular oil.
It helps the body absorb the cannabis.
Okay, my friend, let's go with your trivia. How many people played it?
I have 12.
12 also. That's easy. Who played?
I have Holly Shore Klein, number 1. Don Williams is 2. Brenda Von Fraser 3. Deb Lamonde 4. Karen Lamonde 5. Lynn Heflin is 6. Timmy McChilly is 7. Keith Hayward is 8. Debbie Pott is 9. Richard Forrester is 10. Surprised you to see him pop in. Pepper Jennings is 11, and I am 12.
1 and 12. Spin that wheel. Man, we're almost going to get out of here on time.
Oh, I love my seahorse.
You have an 8.
8 is Keith Hayward.
Keith Hayward. Way to go, Keith. You're the trivia winner. Okay. Let's go with what's next. Tag a friend, Don. The share button. I'll go over there and check that. It is. I don't think we had a whack of people. 21. That's pretty good. I looked out there early. It was like 4. I went, maybe I wrote it wrong because sometimes that happens, right?
You went 1, 2, 3, 4, 19, 20, 21.
Yeah, there was 5 people. I hear you, man. Big crowd. I count like Donald Trump. 1 and 21. Let's go.
Good luck, everybody. You're welcome, Brenda. Glad you came and joined us. Thanks for everybody you did.
1 and 21 is
Mary Williams just ran in. She was taking a nap.
17 on the share. Let me go over and check who's 17. 1, 2, 3. Cindy Paul off to Best Buds. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
There you go, girl. You are Canna Cane. Okay, I'm wiggling it on down. Now we're on to what takes the most time in life, and that's playing cards.
Did you?
I have.
What? Did you do the bookmark of the article?
Bookmark? I think that was its first draw, wasn't it?
This one. McChilly took that.
Oh, okay. I had him down for so YouTube. You have still.
YouTube, right on. There you go. 1 and 15 in YouTube land. YouTube is 0.5 gram of rosin. We're saying hello. I need a number. 15, unless there's a 15, but it's really 14 because
that's the one
I went from 2 to 4. No, this is another one I fucked up, Jay. This went to 2 to 4.
Thank you, Garrett.
Don't ask. Out of the gate. I
There's
was probably had one eye on the paper and one eye looking at the bong, so it didn't burn my at that time.
So you're a cross-eyed motherfucker, are you?
Totally. Thomas is 1. Karen on Monday 2. Dean is number 4. 5 is Holly Short Klein. Cindy Paul 6. Deborah Lamonde 7. Lynn Eflin 8. Brenda Fraser's 9. Pepper Jennings 10. Don Williams 11. Tim McChilly's 12. Frosty's 13. Sean Costin's 14. And Ben for Sun Hemp is 15. He was over in YouTube land. Okay, 1 and 15. Let's do it up for 0.5. Rosen. Good little party for the afternoon for sure. 1 and 15.
13. Come on, 13.
Everybody.
$11. Don Williams.
Way
to go, Don.
Congratulations,
You were
Pops.
close. Don Williams, he made it.
If it's like wrote down the way you writes it down, 13's right after 11, so I was right there. Like.
You were actually closer than you think, right? Yeah, you were only 1 away. Okay.
Well, Anne Marie just finally got back. Her phone died.
So Mary's in the house,
Mary's in the house.
And Mazel's in the house. You say?
Yep.
So why don't we play cards?
Shh, everybody, don't say no.
Just because they're, we love them, right? So Let's do it up right.
What's a couple extra names?
That's right.
That's it. Yeah, we're already into overtime, right? Pays the same, 0-0.
I'm just waiting on a dog to go into labor, man. I ain't got anything else.
Okay. Mary, she goes, I'm down with that. Let's go, Mary. You're up first then. And then we'll do Mazel. Okay, Mary. And if you pull a dragon, that'd be just super awesome. You got yourself a 6, girl. 6. You going live after this tonight, Frosty?
I'm live in 6 minutes.
He's live in 6 minutes, Rob Newman. Hang in there, man. You'll see him go, bye, I got to go. Hopefully we've gone by then. Working on it. 6 goes higher with a 5, Mary. Oh, hit hashtag Meducation. Get back in here. Mazel, you got a queen for a queen, girl. She's smoking up a bowl, relaxing after a big day.
Good for you.
That's a busy store she's in. On 4 o'clock. Lower,
she says.
got yourself a queen, my friend. You are number 15. No. 19.
Mary Williams says Meducation.
19 for Mazel. You're 19, my friend. Good luck. Mary Williams is back in the house. Let's go, Mary. And this is it for the night. Let's go to 5, Mary.
Dragon Slayer would have been perfect for that card, eh?
All right.
Well, the next one would be just perfect too. Let's do it.
Or that.
Ooh,
Yeah. That.
Let's do the thing. Get this guy. I'll get this guy on it. Meditate.
Higher.
Go higher. Oh, guys, have a dragon card. Holy shit. No, it's a jack. It's a jack.
Oh,
Way to go.
I was
Either
gonna
way,
say,
you won or you're in. Yeah, really. That's just too much, Alfred. Okay. Mary, you are number 20. Good luck. 1 and 20.
So you just had a jack on the top of the cards.
What?
Did you take the jack off?
No, I don't jack off.
I was about to say, did you accuse him of jacking off?
I don't jack off. No jacking off. Okay. We have 20
He's an old
people
man.
in.
He's a dragon.
We have 20 people in high-low. Don Williams 1, Debbie Pot 2, Lynn Hefflin 3, Deborah Lamonde 4, Holly Short Klein. This is just a test to see if I've got the numbers in a row. Holly Short Klein 5, Frosty 6, Karen Watson 7, Howard Strews 8, Thomas is 9, Karen Lamonde is 10, Sean Costin 11, Tim McChillies 12, James Moon 13, Pepper Jennings 14, Dane Gianni 15, Lisa Love 16, Cindy Paul 17, Rob Newman is 18, Mazel is 19, and Mary Williams is 20. Look at that. I just did 20 with no problems.
Ooh.
No issues at all. Hard to believe. Spin that wheel. 1 in 20.
And
when
no
this is
stoner
over,
was left behind.
that's right. When you stoners are all done here, make sure in 3 more minutes you follow Frosty over to have some more fun at his place.
Ray is not ready yet.
Oh. Bum, 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 bum. No way, no way. 19. Mazel. Ooh, made it home just in time, Mazel, for that win of Rosen. High-low Rosen. Way to go. I thought I was going to come. I was off that channel. I thought I was going to come up and see some sparkles or something.
I'm going to throw down the 40-person challenge tonight, I think, for a gram of shatter.
40 people. When 40 people show up, you're going to throw out a gram of shatter?
Yep.
There you go, guys. Headed over there. We're heading out of here because we are Dunsky.
Have a great night, everybody.
See you, Frostman. Good seeing you. Good seeing you.